For decades, Toyota has owned the reputation for building family cars and SUVs that refuse to quit. The Camry that survives 200,000 miles without complaint. The RE4 that keeps running long after everything else has been recycled. The Highlander that becomes a hand-me-down across 3 generations. That's the Toyota promise. Buy it, maintain it, and it'll outlive your mortgage. But here's the truth nobody talks about. While Toyota's been coasting on that legacy, 4 other brands have been quietly perfecting the formula. They've matched Toyota's legendary durability while adding something Toyota forgot along the way: emotion, innovation, and driving joy. This is iShow Autos, and today we're revealing 4 car brands that are doing family vehicles better than Toyota. Not just different, better. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and smash the like. It keeps this channel rolling and helps you make smarter car decisions. Let's get into it. Toyota builds family cars for perfect weather. Subaru builds them for reality. When you're hauling kids to school in a snowstorm, or your family's camping gear down a muddy trail, or groceries home in a rainstorm that turns streets into rivers, that's when you understand why Subaru owners become borderline cult members. This isn't brand loyalty, it's survival instinct. Every single Subaru comes standard with symmetrical all-wheel drive, not the part-time system Toyota slaps on as an option, not the reactive setup that kicks in after you've already started sliding. Full-time, mechanical, constantly working AWD that was engineered in Japanese mountain country where winter isn't a suggestion, it's a survival test. Compare the Subaru Outback to the Toyota Highlander for a family of 4. Both 3-row capable, both reliable, both practical. But throw them into 6 inches of fresh snow on an unplowed road, and the Highlander's optional AWD struggles, while the Outback just goes. Ground clearance is higher, the AWD system is smarter, the confidence factor isn't even close. Or take the Forester versus the RAV4. On paper, they're similar. In practice, Subaru owners in Colorado, Vermont, and Michigan will tell you the Forester handles winter like the RAV4 handles a sunny day. And here's the kicker. Consumer Reports consistently rate Subaru's AWD system as more reliable long-term than Toyota's, with fewer reported failures and lower maintenance costs. But Subaru's edge isn't just weather, it's longevity. The Boxer engine design, while quirky, spreads stress evenly and runs cooler than inline engines under sustained load. Translation: fewer blown head gaskets, less thermal wear, and powertrains that regularly hit 250,000 miles without major work. Independent mechanics will tell you they see more high-mileage Subarus rolling through their bays than high-mileage RAV4s. And safety? Subaru's EyeSight system comes standard on most trims. Toyota charges extra for comparable tech on many models. When you're protecting your family, that standard inclusion matters. Here's the bottom line. Toyota builds family vehicles that work in most conditions. Subaru builds family vehicles that work in all conditions. And when you're responsible for getting your kids home safely, that difference isn't small. Toyota's family cars are appliances. Reliable appliances, but appliances. Mazda asked a better question. Why can't a family car be reliable and actually enjoyable to drive? For years, the knock on Mazda was simple: fun but fragile, great handling, questionable longevity. Then Mazda did something radical. They stripped down their entire engineering philosophy, eliminated complexity, and rebuilt everything around simplicity and precision. The result? Vehicles that match Toyota's reliability while making you remember why you loved driving in the first place. The Mazda CX-5 versus the RAV4 tells the whole story. Both are compact family SUVs, both seat 5 comfortably, both get decent fuel economy. But slide behind the wheel and the difference is immediate. The CX-5's steering actually communicates with you. The suspension absorbs bumps without feeling numb. The interior materials don't look like they came from a 1990s waiting room. Consumer Reports ranks the CX-5 and RAV4 nearly identically for reliability, but owner satisfaction? Mazda crushes Toyota. Why? Because reliability without joy is just transportation. Mazda figured out how to deliver both. The CX-9, Mazda's three-row family SUV, goes head-to-head with the Highlander. The Highlander sells more units, but the CX-9 owners actually enjoy the drive. They're not just tolerating family duty. And here's what matters for long-term ownership. The CX-9 Sky-Active engine is naturally aspirated, meaning fewer turbo components to fail, simpler maintenance, and lower repair costs over time. Independent mechanics will tell you they see more high-mileage CX-9s rolling through their bays than high-mileage Highlanders. And Mazda's obsession with simplicity extends to their interiors. While Toyota's infotainment systems feel like they were designed by engineers who've never used a smartphone, Mazda's interfaces are intuitive, their materials age gracefully, buttons stay clicky, screens don't fade. And for families who actually care about safety, Mazda's iActive Sense suite comes standard on nearly every trim. Automatic emergency braking, lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control. Toyota makes you climb trim levels and add option packages to get the same features. The Mazda 3, their compact sedan, routinely outscores the Corolla in long-term reliability studies while offering a cabin that feels 2 price classes higher. It's proof that Toyota's monopoly on dependable family cars is reputation, not reality. Here's what it comes down to. Toyota asks, will it last? Mazda asks, will it last and will you enjoy it? For families who spend hours per week in their vehicles, that second question matters just as much. If Toyota is the gold standard, Honda is the engineer who looked at gold and said, we can do better. These brands share the same philosophical DNA, reliability first, value always, longevity above all. But Honda's execution runs deeper. They don't just build engines, they obsess over them. The VTEC system isn't marketing hype, it's a legitimate engineering achievement that delivers power when you need it and efficiency when you don't, all while lasting longer than most engines have any right to. The Honda Accord versus the Toyota Camry, both are legendary family sedans. Both will run 200,000 miles with proper maintenance. But ask mechanics which one they'd buy for their own families. Honda wins. Why? Transmission longevity. Honda's automatics, particularly in the 2013 to 2022 Accords, consistently outlast Toyota's units with fewer reported failures and lower repair costs. Or compare the CR-V to the RAV4. These are the 2 best-selling compact SUVs in America for a reason. But independent reliability data from Consumer Reports shows the CR-V edging out the RAV4 in long-term engine and powertrain durability, especially in the 2017 to 2023 model years. The CR-V's continuously variable transmission, while not exciting, has proven more reliable than Toyota's CVT in the Corolla Cross. For growing families, the Honda Pilot versus the Toyota Highlander is the real battleground. Both offer 3 rows, both are built for suburban life, both promise reliability. But here's where Honda pulls ahead: interior space. The Pilot's 3rd row is actually usable for humans over 5 feet tall. The Highlander's 3rd row is a punishment. And over 150,000 miles, Pilot engines maintain their smoothness, while Highlander transmissions develop the occasional shudder. Honda's real advantage is vertical integration. They design and build their own transmissions, their own engines, their own major components. Toyota outsources more. That tighter control means Honda catches problems earlier and fixes them faster. It's why Honda's recalls tend to be proactive while Toyota's tend to be reactive. And Honda's commitment to safety is standard, not optional. The sensing suite comes on nearly every model, giving families advanced driver aids without climbing into luxury trim levels. Toyota's safety sense is good, but Honda's implementation feels more refined, less intrusive, more confident. The new CR-V Hybrid particularly telling. It matches the RAV4 Hybrid's fuel economy while delivering a more refined driving experience and early reliability reports that actually exceed Toyota's. That's not luck, that's Honda doing what Honda does, engineering vehicles that don't just work, they work beautifully. Here's the truth: Toyota builds to a standard, Honda builds to exceed it. For families who want reliability with a side of excellence, Honda delivers both. And here's where it gets interesting. Toyota's biggest threat isn't an outside competitor, it's what Toyota became when they decided to build without compromise. Lexus is Toyota's engineering philosophy taken to its absolute limit. Same foundational principles, same reliability obsession, but executed with surgical precision. When Lexus debuted in 1989, the goal was simple: build luxury vehicles that would never break. 35 years later, they've succeeded beyond what anyone thought possible. J.D. Power's latest dependability study ranks Lexus as the most reliable brand in America. Not the most reliable luxury brand, the most reliable brand, period. Above Toyota, above Honda, above everyone. That's not brand marketing, that's data from hundreds of thousands of real-world vehicles.